The last roundup, last roundup, last roundup.
Bullshit artist.
Okay, here we are.
All right.
Last Roundup Horror Club coming in hot.
We're all here. We're all here.
We're all
Jason,
here.
John, Ray. What?
Remember,
Shoot. Dave. There we go. Sorry.
jeez, it's written
Everybody's
on the
here.
screen, man.
Hey,
I can
hey,
remain nameless.
I've been celebrating the holiday today. Forgive me.
Yeah.
It's the holiday
Yeah.
of rum chata.
It
Like
is.
mint chutney. Yeah.
yeah. Well, here we are. And we're going to talk about a movie from 1981 up first here. Burial Ground, The Nights of Terror. I'm sure it probably has a few other names if you looked it up, but
Yeah.
summary for this film. An archaeology professor discovers an ancient crypt which contains living dead corpses. The zombies go on a rampage and attack a group of people which the professor had invited to celebrate his discovery. Directed by Andrea Bianchi.
You got it.
Written
Yeah,
by
but you got to say it with the Italian accent.
and Andrea Bianchi.
Italian.
Written by Piero Regnoli.
Oh my God.
Who I saw that he did Nightmare City. Have you guys seen Nightmare City?
That's,
No.
I believe so. I can't remember.
It was years ago, but
Yeah.
Jason, do you have information on this?
Tagline: When the mood turns red, the dead shall rise.
Yeah.
Distributed by
Alright.
Shriek Show and on Blu-ray through Severin in 2016. But I may be dreaming this or something, but I swear I saw the announcement that this was coming out on 4K. So I
Ooh.
might have it mixed. I
Oh.
might have it mixed up with something else, but
Boy, I bet that looks great.
It wouldn't be a shock.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I
right.
would. I don't know if I'd want
I
to
wouldn't
watch it. That
upgrade
I
it.
wouldn't want. I wouldn't.
Nah.
wanna-
I
Why
mean,
you want to watch?
this is good.
Yeah,
This is
you,
good.
Enough
I
for
mean,
me.
why do you need it that clear?
1080 is fine.
If
1080 's
No.
fine.
you're going to take some shit away if you get too detailed on this.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
already some stuff that I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
boy, that stands out. That probably didn't,
Yeah.
Oh, for
didn't
sure.
look like that before.
If nothing else, I love how this movie looks, feels. I think the music is great. I like all of the music. It's got a really cool vibe, and I like the grimy feel of the movie in general. Weird ass.
You basically just went down my list right here.
um,
That's it, folks. That's it.
See you next
thanks for
time.
joining the show.
The guy they cast as this kid, Pietro Barzoccini,
He goes by Peter Bark is his stage name.
much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Peter credited as Peter Bark.
He
I
was
saw
in,
that. I saw that.
He was in his 20s when they made this movie. So
Hmm.
I thought it was weird that I don't know how old they wanted this kid to be or whatever.
Like
but
12.
he's got the dub of a grown man, like it's full grown man voice. The IMDb, his IMDb stated that he bears an uncanny resemblance to Dario Argento, like a smaller version of him. So I had to look that shit up, and it's pretty close, dude. Like you find a young picture of Dario Argento, he looks like they shrunk him down, and pretty accurate. This fucking thing starts off bonkers right off the get-go because I was so confused. Now get me. I was medicated a little bit, but
Oh, such a good way to watch it.
this lady, like all these people go to this castle, and this lady finds just some old ass lingerie that somebody left in the castle and just puts it on. Now that like I don't know. I'm a guy, so I have no concept of whether or not that feels like underwear to a woman, but it would to me. It would feel like if I went in and just found some boxers and fucking slipped them on.
I mean, she was ready to
Why
ride the
not?
bone train, dude.
Right.
Like she wanted to get it on.
I love the part where she's like, "Do I look? How do I look?" And he's like, "You look just like a little whore."
Like a
And it
little
was just
whore.
like-
Yeah.
the way-
I like that look on you.
The way he said
Yeah.
that was so funny. And then I had to rewind it a little bit because they start having some sexual intercourse. And then I thought she fucked his mustache off, but it was just a different couple. They like transitioned.
They switched.
Right
So
into-
seamless.
I had to go back and I'm like, oh yeah, there's more than just these people here. So
That'd be an amazing bit though if she literally
fucked
his mustache off.
Yeah, for real.
It's like, sir, I need to
But-
show you a thing or two.
Yeah, upon rewatching it, completely different guy. They don't even look similar. But you can definitely tell that these guys worked in erotic cinema because all these characters are horny as hell, and they're always looking for a good reason to get involved in some soft focus makeout sessions.
Hey,
I
it's
never
an
realized-
Italian film.
I didn't realize that archaeological digs made everybody so just ready to
Work
roll.
boned up.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
man.
did you think it was weird
Weren't you? Oh,
whenever
yeah, all the time. But
whenever Michael the boy walks into his mom having sex, did you think it was weird that she got out from under the covers and ran naked over to her clothes with them on
yeah, oh, yeah.
instead of just staying there and under whatever?
It was just like that quick little bush
Yeah.
shot and then cover her up. And then that was it for her.
Yeah.
it's like, Mom,
Until
what
then-
are you
That's
doing?
that's
That was her
normal.
contract.
And
That was her
it-
contract.
there's just so many weird things that happen, like the whole professor thing. You only really see him at the beginning and the end of the movie. Like you kind of forget he's even a fucking character that happens. And the zombies are crazy different in quality. Like some of them I'm like, that looks fucking good, and then another one is just a dude with like some Dollar General makeup
Mhm.
on around his face. But and they all are wearing nightgowns for some reason, but I liked how a lot of them looked. The majority of them I thought worked. I thought it reminded me of Zombie, or the whole feel of this film seems like almost like someone trying to do a Fulci movie or something.
Yeah, little.
That's
little
exactly
lesser
what this
quality.
was.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Lower budget.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
exactly what this was all
low
about.
budget
This was
Fulci.
his Fulci version of Fulci's Dawn of the Dead
Yeah,
version.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
It was
Real
the
low
next
budget,
change.
real low.
But there are some
Exactly.
special effects in here that I think are better than shit that happened in Dawn of the Dead. You can take me to wherever
I
you want to
agree.
go.
I agree.
But the heads
Yeah.
cracking open with the rocks, fantastic.
Fun.
All the guts stuff, real nasty. Like when the professor at
Oh,
the
yeah.
end's just biting on those intestines, that's gross.
They had their set pieces that they want to hit, but at the
Mhm.
same time, if they needed extra scenes, they're just like glossing over everyone and just saying, "Okay, you're a zombie."
Right.
By doing that, like, okay, let's just all paint you green or blue or whatever.
Mm.
The
Mhm.
boob part made me literally physically ill.
Oh, that yeah.
Like
See,
I
I
went,
told
what
you,
the fuck?
Randy.
Oh,
am
where-
I
yeah.
right or am I wrong? Because I've known you for years. Did
He
you get
said that
nauseous
you probably
during
got
this?
sick.
Yeah, I got a little bit. It's a good thing that I was a little medicated too.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there were a couple of times when I probably would have had a panic attack if I was sober.
Aw.
I, like,
Because at the
all
end,
right.
especially,
Yeah.
they really drag it all out.
yeah,
It's
there
a
was like
real-
some shit where I'm like, does this need to continue? I
Yeah,
get
they're
it.
like in the guts, getting in the guts. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's what I loved about it, though.
There's a lot
Like
of
they
things,
just kept going
Yeah.
and going and going and going.
like just trying to disturb you.
they
Yeah,
succeeded.
But there is some shit in here I don't understand. Also, like I don't know how the maid got a nail in her hand. I don't understand that. That was a little bit of a fast cut edit that I couldn't quite grasp.
Nah, the zombie
Yeah,
threw it.
He threw
He
it.
chucked the
Okay.
knife. Yeah. He
Um,
nailed her.
He actually had one in his hand earlier and dropped it.
Oh,
Then I guess he found
I'll be
another
damned,
one
though.
and threw it this
That-
time.
that is one of the problems I have with this movie is the agency and ability that these zombies have. Not
Oh,
only, okay,
I love it.
the
It's
various
the prelude to what's City of the Dead, City of the Living Dead.
Mm.
but the various states of decay that these things are going through. Okay, the one that climbs the wall would not have been able to do that. Its arms would have rotted out of their sockets. Bullshit. But not only that, these fucking dudes, they have motor skills and ability to work together like nobody's business. They chop through a door, they get a battering ram situation going on, and at the end, they operate a circular saw.
yeah.
So, fucking,
Well,
And-
that's one rule this movie didn't establish was like how are these zombies like acting? You know what I mean? Are they slow? Are they fast? Are they violent? Like
Oh yeah.
like what are the rules that kind of like make it seem that they're a threat? But this was all over the place.
Yeah.
Like it was like, okay, exactly. You have motor skills.
Right.
Perhaps you might be able to make a nice pumpkin cake. I don't know, or pumpkin pie. I don't know.
So the reason,
know.
I mean, my feeling on that is, the dude found that little plank with the emoji on it, right? The smiley face emoji, and brought it back. He's like, these guys figured out a way to stay alive. And that's like, I don't know how many hundreds of years. They just were alive in there. They never died. They were just alive.
Yeah.
They just existed. And then that dude just came banging on their door and he woke them up.
I really thought
like,
that
"All
was
right, we're doing
one of the
this."
coolest things in this whole movie was that opening. Like I didn't know what the hell was going to happen, and the way that it unraveled was really well done. I thought.
I love that first shot of that first zombie. He's cool.
Yeah.
That skull zombie, he's cool, man.
Because then after that, I was like, okay, I know what I'm in for now.
It was a good look. It was a creepy look, that human eye behind that skull. Like that's a creepy look to me. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, all the prestige zombie work that they did, like all the ones that they really needed to like put on a show, they did. It was like each one had its own little proclivity that it had.
Yeah. I read somewhere on IMDb that one of those zombies was just a Frankenstein mask that they like fucked with, and I kept looking for it, but I didn't see it. So they must have hit it pretty well. I liked how they dispatched of all these zombies. I thought the effects work and their editing was excellent for what they were working with. Even though the fights were a little pulled back, like a lot of times it'd be like a real light hit and then they break a skull open or something. But I like that shit. That shit's bad it's fun. I don't know.
Just working with what they got.
Yeah.
They had a good idea. They had a really good idea. It was just shot wrong.
Yeah. I would have taken a couple more runs at those attacks, where they're like light, just real gingerly hitting these things. But whatever. Of course, there's this crazy, weird incest thing that happens in this movie. But and it's even more weird that like the mom in it seems into it, but then she's offended by it, and then this is
she let him get pretty far.
She was like, "Do it like you were young."
I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, why did they cast this dude as this kid? And this is why they couldn't have done this with a kid. This whole incest thing. So the incest thing must have been so important to what they thought this story was that they had to go out and find this dude.
I assumed they found this dude and then like, well, hey, we can do this now. Purposely wrote it into the movie.
It doesn't do. I mean, aside from
it's creepily effective.
Do you think they came up with the boob thing before they decided that they're like, we need to get a zombie to bite a boob? Like,
I think that's exactly what they did.
Or it was a motif, and Bianici just insist upon it. like it was just like, no, this is in, or I'm not making my movie.
You must bite to the teeth.
This is it.
You must abide to the teeth.
The whole movie is hinging on this thing.
This is the money shot.
That is a good tit shot, yes.
Yes. We must have the tit shots.
Very strange. It's like they couldn't figure out how to get it in there, so they just...
I was doing this. I was like, what are you doing? It's the best part.
But yeah, I thought this was really fun. I'd never seen it before. It's exactly... It's the type of shit I would have seen back when I was reading Fangoria a lot, back in the back pages, where it was like exploitation movies and cult cinema, and I was like, oh, what's that? That looks fucking... What could that be? And it's exactly as bizarre and different as I would have wanted one of those movies to be. Like I said, it's like a great value Fulci film. I would 8 out of 10, man. That's where I'm at. I recommend it. I think it's good.
All right, I'll go. Italian zombie movie. So Frank, you've basically covered almost everything I wrote down.
Yeah.
Of course, the zombies look great, most of them. And Italian movies, they're unique, and they have that style and feel. They have the music. They have the effects. I'm surprised we didn't have an eyeball scene. I thought for sure when I saw that window and you see her face going slowly towards it just slips the side of her. Like if that was Fulci, that would have been right in the eye.
Oh, he would have took a couple eyes
multiple
out,
times.
Right. And the effects look good in this. I love how the zombies' heads just crumble. Like almost, it just makes you think that they've been dead for so long. They almost just fall to dust. That makes sense to me. I don't know. I guess my only knock on it is that it stays on some scenes for way too long. Like, that blonde girl screaming.
Oh yeah, I hated her.
Yeah.
I hated
her.
I wanted her to die so soon in this, and she's there until the very last fucking frame of this movie. You don't even get to see her die.
This is maybe the third time I've seen this, and I've only watched it on the English dub. So maybe she's not as annoying, just as the actress.
They're still screaming and screeching.
Yeah, screaming for 15 minutes. I swear that was annoying.
Before I realized she was stuck in a bear trap in that one part, I was like, this would have ruined a marriage. Like if I was getting strangled by a zombie and Martha just sat over there and was like, and I got away, I'd be like, what's up?
I just left.
We got to talk about some shit. We're a partnership here.
She would have been screaming right out the door.
You don't stop screaming. I'm leaving you. This is one of the better zombie movies, at least in my opinion. I gave it a 7. What do you think, John?
Cool. Yeah, so I remember seeing this around the Exchange a lot, the basically DVD and memorabilia store, the used place. I've seen it, I saw it around a lot, and then I read about this movie because I kept seeing this image of zooming in on this kid. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? That was my first introduction to it. And then once I found out what it was, I did some research, and I got in my car and went up and grabbed that DVD, watched it, found out Severin released it. All right, sweet. I got that, and it looks wonderful. This is like a Fulci ripoff. Someone ripped Fulci off. You know what I'm saying? But not in a malicious way, in a I want to get some money way. You know what I mean? It didn't do it out of spite. It was just the market. Everyone was copying everyone and just adding twists to it, And I like the way the zombies looked. Love the masks. Like that first shot, like Ray said, he really liked that opening sequence. That first shot of the zombie, just when I first saw it, it was creepy. And I saw it on what DVD was it? It was the DVD that existed before the Blu-ray. I can't remember who released it though. I want to say Shriek Show, maybe. So it was like in the 2010s ish. I don't know. Anyways, favorite scene is The Maid. That scene rules. Yeah. That is why I love this fucking movie.
Her head came off like butter, man.
With a rusty ass scythe. I fucking loved it.
I did love
that
it whenever when the dude
was so absurd.
The dude finds her body and then he throws it out and then it spins around on the hand and slide. That was creative shit there. Yeah. Which kind of bothered me because of how easily they just got that nail in her hand. Like it was just like, we need to do that. We got to get that nail in that.
I mean, that zombie just chucked it and just.
It was so quick. It was so quick.
Cool. Dude, he ninja'd that shit. And then this slow scythe guillotine action, man. Come on.
Which,
that was,
I mean,
that was inventive for me. I love that.
You got to do.
So that's something I never saw.
I would have
before.
liked to see him like hack at it a little bit because there's a bone in there. You know, it's not like cutting up a easy carve ham. It's you know.
They're supernatural. Let's just let them have.
There we
it.
go. We'll have that.
I really like the soundtrack a lot. It's a cool little droning soundtrack.
That's what hit me too.
Yeah, it was a very cool score. Peter Bark's creepiness. He gave me like in Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
I had his name and I forgot it.
Isaac, is that it?
Isaac, yeah.
Yeah.
Isaac, but the John something, something, I can't remember his name. But that kind of vibe, that dude was creepy in Children of the Corn, right? So, and they have, he has some disease that like makes him look older than he actually is. He said that. And Peter Bark, oh man, so crazy. I was, but no, you're right. They couldn't have done this without a kid. With a kid. I mean, sorry, my mistake.
I mean, morally as human beings, they couldn't do that.
Yeah, they really wanted to. They really tried, but they weren't allowed. What else do I have here? I really like the whole final sequence of when they escape the house. Mm-hmm. And they're like, all right, sweet. They see those monks. And even right then when I first saw it, because that wasn't that long ago, for the first time, a couple years maybe. They see that monk. I'm like, oh shit, they're all dead, And then I love that very final shot of the hands over her.
Yeah.
And that it's like a cool wide angle sort of fisheye looking thing. To me, I don't know. It has a whole bunch of different layers. I don't know why. I just really like.
Would have loved to pay off at the end though, because that woman was screaming through the whole thing.
I get you. I get you.
Come on.
I get you. No, I felt that too, but then I was like, I really like the way that ended.
Make a day of it. You've got you've got them all there.
Yeah, for sure.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wrap that shit up, B. Like, just do it. But this is a 9 for me. I really dug this movie. This was a blind buy after just like reading about it and seeing the trailer. I was like, okay, I gotta get it. And it was so fun. Such a fun movie.
The cover art though, on the original poster or whatever, because the new Blu-ray, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that at all with like the head with like the metal.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. What is that? Yeah. That does not tell you anything that's happening in this movie.
What does the new cover look like?
The new cover's got Michael and his mom on like.
It looks, that new cover. It looks futuristic. What?
Yeah.
That doesn't say anything about the movie.
The other one.
No, this one does.
Yeah. That one says exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
The other one I thought was going to be like a cyborg kind of thing happening.
It does give a cyborgy feel. I can see where you can see that. But it's just like flesh coming off a skull, really, is what it's, shock value stuff.
Metal.
Cool VHS art,
Yeah. Who's up next? Ray, Dave, thoughts?
Yeah, I'll go. I particularly didn't care for this, but that being said, it's not my kind of.
Where's my bell at?
Hold on a second.
I got my bell.
I'll redeem myself in a minute. If you give me a.
There we go.
All right. This isn't usually my cup of tea. Louder. I don't like.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I don't like this kind of shit usually because it makes me uncomfortable. And I don't know how Frank. I'm going to attack Frank. He could take my pick last time and call it torture porn, and then enjoy the shit out of this. but hey, whatever. So let's roll it back. Now that I've said that, I do like Fulci, okay, and you guys are all everything you guys said is correct. The zombies were shockingly cool looking. I mean, there were some that were, you're like, oh, okay, low budget here and there, but they're pretty freaking cool. Inventive storyline for the opening and the idea of it. I had some problems with the editing overall. Like you're saying, Jason, that screaming, that you're right. That was like 15 minutes. There's a part where they're eating that dude that takes forever. There's a whole scene in that field where the young lovers are fooling around that could have been edited a little tighter.
And the whole time that all those
Yeah.
gut eating scenes were happening, I was like, Ray is hating this right now
They
because
linger just a little bit too long, but
Yeah,
it still has
it was
a short
very
run
long.
time of like an hour 25. So it's like
I guess I see
They
why,
had to
yeah.
stretch.
They need to add a little bit more to the story. Then.
Had to,
Of course.
Here's my favorite editing part: long road scene. We're just on a road, just a long road scene. You know, it reminded me of Manos: The Hands of Fate. Has an opening of like 9 minutes of just a road.
That is
And I was
such a. Have you seen the Mystery Science Theater on that one?
Oh yeah, that's how I saw it the first time.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's
But
such
I've
a
watched
good
it
yet to
since
see that
then
movie.
as it's an actual movie, and it's horrible. But
I wouldn't watch the regular movie. Watch the Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Because they really make it better. Like,
But
yeah,
Just tear into it.
But I liked like you guys were saying, the special effects were really well done for as low budget as it is. The soundtrack, if I could call it that, was eerie enough to keep me up. You know, I was watching it on a work night. Usually I'm drifting off. You know, I stayed up this whole thing. I couldn't believe that little fucking creepy man child. In the version I was watching, I don't know. I was watching it on YouTube, that version. And the version I'm watching is he has a voice like this. Hello, mother.
So,
yeah.
That's what you guys are talking about.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's like an
You
adult
nailed it.
man trying to do a kid's.
Yeah.
He looks like the man from Another Place.
Yeah. All the weird incest stuff, I was like, what the fuck? You know, but
Right.
but the part that got me
You
again,
were down with that.
That boob part caught me off guard because it looked so freaking real.
Yeah.
I'm like, they spent all their money on the boob part, you know?
Yeah,
That was
that was
awesome.
the payoff.
Damn right they did.
But I liked. So I'm gonna give this movie a 7. Okay, I want people to watch it so we can continue to talk about it. I think it deserves to be watched. It's like one of those knockoff B movies that Frank would have got me to watch American versions of, like what's the one, Hillbilly Cannibals or whatever.
Redneck Zombies.
Yes, that's correct.
How dare you compare
This is much higher quality than Redneck
I know,
Zombies.
but I'm just saying, you know, like it's something you would have tricked me into watching, and I would have been like, I recommend
Tricked you into watching. Yeah. No, I think that you are just a person that will watch something if someone recommends it to you.
Yeah.
I would advise, like I recommended this, maybe nobody should listen to me. I don't know. but I wouldn't, I mean, I have, you know, what my taste is. So if I'm like, hey, you know what you should check out? Like I always recommend people watch Terror Firmer, but anybody who's seen it can probably say, why the fuck would you tell people to watch that? Because it's fucked up. You know, there's like a lot of weird shit in it. Have you guys seen that?
Never
Anybody?
seen it.
Okay.
I've seen it twice.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
won't-
desire.
Oh, see. Oh,
John Paul made me watch it once.
there's some fun stuff in there. There's some fun stuff. Anyways, Dave. Oh, did anybody? Would everybody give it? Did everybody rate it? Ray?
I
I
give it a
did
7.
not.
Dave has to go.
Okay.
Dave has to go.
There's 7. Dave. Thoughts?
Well, I was surprised that this movie was so fast paced. Like it just kept like going and going and going, and I really liked about that. Just because like this, like once getting into it, I figured it would like have some sort of build up into a lot of the effects scenes. That didn't happen at all. A lot of the effects stuff was great. I know they had a problem branding it too, because like even though it is an Italian horror movie, they had a bunch of different times to like whether it would like play to a American audience, which I thought was odd. But overall, like it's so rad. Like I don't know, yeah, it was good. I would have liked a lot more tits, a lot more breasts. Just if you could up the breasts, level. If they had it, like I would have. Yeah, right. There we go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Other than that, perfect film. You know. No, I probably give it like an 8 or a 7. I had fun with this just because it's like it's very exploitation-y.
Yeah,
and,
very much.
Very.
Yeah, it was just someone flying at the seat of their pants trying to make this movie. And the effects were way better than I thought they would be. Like there were some really good set pieces there. Again, not enough press. So sorry. Yeah.
So I'd say it's safe to say that that's an approved movie.
Oh yeah.
We'll give it the theme. Watch it.
At your own peril.
It's on YouTube for free, or you can pay for it on YouTube. Either way. So guys, you ready to wrap up this RPG?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I know Jason's ready to wrap up. Okay. So you remember what happened last time, right? You guys killed your neighbor mutated and you fought them and won. Your neighborhood's on fire. Everything's being hit by orbs and that black ooze stuff is all over everything. Neighbors are running around on
my
fire.
Arm.
Yeah. You got a metal arm now, I believe. But following the brutal death you imposed on your mutated neighbor and her dog, you take a moment to observe the landscape around you. Things are on fire. The black ooze has overtaken much of your neighborhood. People are screaming and running around, some of which are also on fire. Another police car attempts to arrive on scene, but is smashed and flipped asunder by two more mysterious orbs. As you take in this insane scene, the sky darkens, clouds part, and descending from above, you see a giant, undulating monstrosity that resembles a rotting manatee with giant demon wings. The creature has one giant black eye taking up most of its apparent head, with a gaping maw in its stomach vomiting these orbs all over the place. It appears to be focused on your party, and it slaps to the earth like 1,000 pounds of wet beef, spilling a few orbs to the ground that shatter just a few feet in front of you, splattering the black substance at this beast's mutated hooves. It roars like television static, and it shakes you to your core. What do you do?
I still have guns, right?
Let's see here. You got John has hatchets. He has throwing hatchets. He has one gun and his super arm. Randy, you have a pump action shotgun, 25 rounds, 5 throwing hatchets. Unless you lost a couple of those, I can't remember if you used. We'll keep you at 5. You know, whatever.
We need dynamite.
Well, Dave has 3 pipe bombs.
That's true.
Jason, you have a pump action shotgun, 1 handgun, and a lot of ammunition. So,
pipe bombs.
Whose house are we at?
You guys are just standing out in the cul-de-sac because everything is on fire around you.
Well, we got this gelatinous cube.
Can we make it to Ray's? Can we make it back to Ray's house, or did that get destroyed?
Everything that got hit by orbs, right, and caught on fire.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
In my head,
we're done.
The set of the Burbs.
Yeah, basically.
I see
Tom Cruise War the Worlds.
No, this thing looks like a giant rotting manatee.
That is.
Like I said, Frank, I'm going to opt to blow my brains out here and end this.
No, let's beat this thing.
Select all
Come
you
on,
guys.
Ray. Come on, man.
You guys thought I was doing it. Well, I have
Come
to go
on, man.
then? Is
We
it my
need you,
turn?
man.
Okay, I'll tell you who goes first.
Right. But seriously, I can't just end it.
I don't want
You can
to
if you want. I figured we were going to end it anyways and then do a bracket next time.
You're too good for this world, man. You don't need to end it.
Either way, you'll either beat the thing or you'll die.
Yeah, so we're not going to die.
Well, you might.
Not going to die.
You might. There's unique circumstances going on with this.
You might as well roll the dice then.
Ray, you're up first.
Great, 50-50, you die. So
I take
roll the dice.
I take my shotgun,
literally.
I run towards the east.
Yes.
I get down on one knee and I take aim because I'm very good at aiming.
Yeah.
And I
shoot it in the eye.
Shooting it in the eye.
Yeah.
The big black guy.
The big
as long as it wasn't your eye.
That's the target.
You
That's
succeed
the weak point.
at hitting it, and you've hit it by
90,000.
20 hit points. I'll even tell you how many hit points this thing has. It has 400 hit points.
No.
Oh, wow.
And Ray hit it by 20.
Hey, so you gotta be the first. If you ain't first, you're last. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
How big is giant? Are we talking like aircraft carrier?
Like it's the size of a house. Like
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh,
Good,
all right.
Godzilla.
I mean, that's big. That's big, but that ain't that big.
like if
All
three
right,
of
cool.
you if
We
three of
got
you
this,
stood on
dudes.
each other's shoulders, you would probably be able to
Oh, we got this.
reach its head.
To mount
We
it.
got this. Aim for the eye.
Mount it.
Aim for the
Yeah.
bushes.
Yeah, okay. So Dave's next.
All right.
Go
So I have the hatchets.
You have,
Dynamite Dave.
and pipe bombs.
you have 3
Oh,
pipe
pipe
bombs.
bombs.
That's it.
Well, I need to strategically place the pipe bombs on said monster.
Well, I mean,
Chuck it. Light it. Chuck
yeah,
it at his
I think
eye.
that's the
Yeah, Tremor's this
all right,
bitch.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will.
Side note: Dave's character was a javelin thrower in high school.
It's true. Yeah, it was. Yes.
Backstory.
All right, do it.
Yeah, no, I was a professional baseball player that would only ice his arm because he didn't want the catcher to catch on fire. So
Oh my god.
how many pipe bombs is needed to
That's
kill
awesome.
this beast?
how you throwing all 3 of them?
I want to say one. Let me.
Yeah,
send
let's
two.
test. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay.
Actually,
say,
yeah,
like, do a
no,
test
yo,
throw.
let's do
Do a
one.
test.
Let's do one, because I know my arm's like fire. So
Okay. You've definitely hit him. And
In the black eye.
and you
dick?
and you rolled a 1, which in this circumstance is good, because if you roll a 1 or a 20, it's 5 times 2 d20s. So you hit him by
All right.
Good.
400.
good.
no,
It comes out to 400. I
It's
just
dead.
Yeah, that's
Good
fire.
night.
One pipe bomb.
Yeah, I had 400.
It looks like you hit him.
Good
It
night.
looks like you hit him by
380.
no, it's like 62.
Oh,
Ah,
all right.
All right.
So one
That's
pipe
still
bomb
pretty
can
good.
do
Yeah.
a good amount of damage. All right.
62.
I'll shove it up his ass next time.
Save it. We got a lot of ammo. We can
I
wear
mean,
it
is
down.
this thing strike back? or
Hey,
is it
I
just
got
gonna
two
stand
Yeah.
and
Well,
take it?
I got
it
two
ju-
left.
Yep.
It just spilled out 2 more orbs at its feet, and the ooze stuff is like undulating around it and going up its legs. So who knows what's gonna happen with that? But
Oh, you got a good
Oh, we
dragon.
got a minute.
Hmm.
yeah. So it's John next.
All right. Oh, I got my bionic arm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Did we set the parameters of what it can do? I can't remember.
Basically, it's not doing anything except for undulating and spilling out orbs at its feet, and the ooze.
No, my arm. My arm.
Oh, your
my
arm.
my
Oh,
arm,
it's just
my
super
arm.
strong, super grip. Like think of Ash's super hand whenever he
Okay, cool.
Army of Darkness.
All right, gotcha. I got the kung fu grip. All right. All right, cool. I'm gonna go up and fucking punch it.
You don't punch
Maybe
it.
love kills.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe love kills it.
Yeah, seduce the
boy.
monster.
Yeah.
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 So you're gonna punch
I'm
it.
gonna punch
Lay
it.
down
in its-
some
in its-
games.
You're gonna punch it in its stomach mouth thing.
Yo, honey, what you doing tonight?
I was gonna jump up and punch it in the eye.
Oh, you're gonna try to punch it in the eye. It's
Oh, you good?
now. I don't believe you have any super jumping abilities.
Ah, come on.
Wait, I'm still melt down.
Oh,
He runs
oh,
and
so
jumps
he's
off
gonna
my
run
back.
and jump
Oh
off
my
your-
God.
Okay, let's see if that can
I'm
happen.
NFL running back in.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Oh,
Ja!
okay. Well, it didn't work.
Oh.
You trip over
What a
Randy.
surprise.
You trip over Randy.
that was a bad idea. We should
You
talk about it.
fly straight
bad.
into this thing's mouth.
Oh.
So, its giant mouth, and John is inside of this thing's mouth now.
You see, she
great.
man.
I'm inside, dude.
He's a little
That's
dazed
even better,
because
John.
when he goes through, he breaks through a couple teeth, and so he's a little
Yeah.
dazed. But he's in there, and he's probably being digested. Jason,
Dave. Oh, Dave. You know what you need to do?
is
Chuck
your
it in the
turn, Jason?
mouth. That's what you can
What,
do
so
next time.
you
Yes, huh?
Yeah,
so you
it's
can
your
destroy its asshole?
No, so I
The
can,
has
we can,
one.
so you can
The
destroy
has
it.
one.
I'm dying.
Yeah, but you
I'm
need
dying.
a way out. You still need a way out, dude.
All right, do something.
All right,
you gotta
well,
realize,
you know, I
now,
don't have an
now,
industrial bottle of Pepto Bismol. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta realize that John's in there with
Yeah.
those orbs and that ooze shit. So
What,
you don't
like
know,
bubble tea?
You don't know what's going on.
I
And-
am kicking ass and
That's what I'm
taking
saying. I
orbs
don't
in
know the
that
Yeah.
in
science
that
You
vein.
can't see him at this point.
Yeah. I don't
But-
know the science behind launching you out of the creature's asshole with the materials I have. All right, I'm not willing to make that risk. All right,
Dude, I need to Jaws 3 this motherfucker. Like, just toss me. I'll stick my arm out with the little bit I have, and I'll catch it.
If
I'll
we have a
just
really
Jaws
long
3 it.
rope, I think it might work.
Well, that's all great, but it's Jason's turn now. So
That is
All
true.
Jason's turn.
No, okay, all right. Sorry,
All
that
right,
was
what do
all.
I got,
That was all
right?
speculation.
yeah, we got to wait one more round.
Yeah.
Wait, one more round. You have pump shotgun and handguns. You have one handgun and one shotgun.
So, wait, John still has weapons inside, though, right? He still has.
He didn't lose
Right?
any of his stuff. He's just
Okay.
in the mouth now. So, like,
I'm
you got to
in the
realize
mouth.
anything you do to this thing's mouth, you might kill John just because those orbs are in there. So they might
Of course.
burst or whatever.
So he hasn't swallowed me, right?
No,
I'm in the mouth.
it doesn't
All right.
appear. It doesn't appear from your vantage point that this thing has a digestive system. It's just
Okay,
like
so this is some
open
sort of
mouth, almost like a robot kind of.
like an Osmosis Jones situation, where
So
he's
I
just
just
like they're
absorbs
hanging
you.
out in the.
It has a stomach
Oh,
mouth.
come on. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's got a stomach
You got
mouth,
this.
and then it's like a
My
manatee.
dream.
Think about a manatee, but with hooves like a cow, and in its stomach, it's got a gnashing teeth mouth, and where its head would be is just one big black eyeball.
But okay, and John's in his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm in the mouth.
So, shotgun to the stomach mouth.
Now remember, all those orbs are in
I'm
there
inside
falling
the
out.
mouth. Yeah.
So if you shoot those orbs are probably gonna burst and kill John. Like it'll
Aim for the eye.
Aim for the
Right?
dick.
Yeah, don't shoot the mouth. Aim for the eye. That's the weak
Or a
point.
leg.
I
Take a
mean,
leg out.
I might accidentally hit you.
Well, you'll.
I'll-
I
dude,
mean, if
that's
you aim for
fine.
the mouth,
If
you're
you-
gonna hit him more likely.
Yeah, aim for the eye.
Okay, I'm
Just
shooting.
do
in
it.
the eye.
Just fucking do
Shotgun
it.
to
We
the
did
eye.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I did this. I'll get out.
All
I
right.
got this.
Okay. So, Jason has obliterated the eye. It's the whole
Yeah.
top of the head is just like flapping around, and there's black shit spraying out of it. So
Yeah,
you,
there is.
you got you got to make sure not to get that on you as it spins. And I'm going to roll as we go, see if any of you guys get hit by it. But up next is Ray, I believe. Is that right?
Yep, we're back to the start.
Okay.
Come on, Ray.
All right. Well, so I didn't get hit with any stuff, right?
No, not yet. No.
So the eye's gone.
eye's
I don't
gone.
want to shoot in the mouth because I want to hit John. So I take aim at the kneecap of the hoof leg, right leg.
Yeah, let's get him down to our level. Yeah, let's get him down.
Yeah.
So you take out one of its legs. He's down on a knee, basically. More of those orbs spill out down around him, and the stuff's coming up, forming like the rock formation that these other creatures had going on, like the shell, and starting to totally overtake it. And we're over to Dave.
All right. Well done. So the creature is not teetered down yet.
It's Ray shot its leg out. It went down on one knee and started to solidify into the statue. So like half of it's stone at this point.
All right.
Can we see? Can he see the wound? The like the inside of where the eye was, because that's the
Yeah.
head, right?
Yeah.
Do I have any
And you're inaccurate.
adhesives?
I say chuck that sucker hoop style. See if you can do it.
Do you have any
Yeah.
adhesives?
If not, no harm, no
Do
foul.
I have adhesives? Any
A
gum?
pipe bomb?
Some cum? I don't know.
I mean, you could come on it if you want to. But I don't think
Okay.
it's gonna
Oh my
happen.
God.
Okay. All right.
I would just try to basketball it like John
I
said.
couldn't do it
but,
twice though.
You know,
Oops, McGann,
In that amount of time,
motherfucker.
we're under a time.
it also
crunch.
might fuck John up. You know.
I was gonna
Close.
cut both the Achilles tendons off the creature so that it's no longer mobile.
Well, you might
But,
want to
like-
borrow somebody's axe for that.
Yeah. Well, no, I have an axe, right?
Oh,
I have
do
an
you?
hatchet.
I thought you just said. Well, I'm sure we
Think I
gave you
do.
one. I'm sure we gave you one at some point.
All right.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So I
you guys
take
have
that-
hatchets?
We're just ending this.
You
We're
guys
just
all have
ending
hatchets.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
do it.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
fucking weapons
Got the
now.
other leg, man.
Max ammo.
Let's just
I
do
approach
it.
that beast.
We could
And I cut off
uncoded this
both the
bitch.
Achilles heels of off the Achilles heels off each side, so that it's rendered mobileless. Like it cannot
Oh,
walk
man.
no more.
Immobile.
Immobileless.
Oh, man.
We're mobileless.
Immobilist. All
Let
right.
me tell you
Immobile.
something.
Immobilist.
I just want to take this
That
moment
was awesome,
to remember Dave because he just passed away.
Oh,
the
what?
Achilles, you cut the Achilles heel, and then
Yeah.
the whole thing fell on you.
Oh
So,
no!
it's the size of a house.
you're dead.
God,
More
I'm
orbs
Sean-
fall out of
I'm
his
That
Sean
came
mouth.
out
Bean
of
in the-
nowhere.
I'm
And,
Sean Bean in this scenario.
Huh? Yeah, you're
I'm Sean Bean in this scenario. I gotta go.
Yep. But more
God.
orbs fall out, and then it's on
You had a
to
better
John,
plan, Dave.
who is
All
in
right.
the mouth.
So what weapons? What
It was
weapons
for the
do I
good
have?
of the order.
You have
What weapons do I have besides my hand?
You have 2 hatchets, 4 throwing hatchets, and 1 handgun. So, whatever you want to do.
Does it have any vital organs, or it's just an empty space?
It's more like a part robot, part organic kind of thing.
Yeah, it's got a hot tub.
Yeah.
What?
You see all kinds of, like, instead of veins inside the walls of this mouth, it's just wiring, and it's like kind of part organic, part electronic, whatever you would call that. It's a cyborg.
Can I crawl out of the mouth? I want to.
Yeah, you can try to. I mean, it's in a lot of pain now because of all this stuff, so it's gnashing a lot. You want to give it a try, or?
Actually, you know what? No. Let me put my gun against the roof of its mouth and unload.
Okay. All right. Well,
Maybe it'll cough me up.
you did it. You did it.
Did what?
It's dead.
That's it.
It's dead, man.
That's the climax.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it. Well, that's it.
here,
He's
let me
dead.
wrap
He's
it up
dead.
in a storyline way. John,
Yeah, let's do this. Put a bow on it.
You're
John,
welcome.
Did you
guys-
know I was gonna do that? And he wrote that scenario. That's
You
weird.
guys see the kind of neck thing of this thing flapping around and bullets just shooting out of it. The thing kind of flops over on the stone base of its existence, whatever the fuck was going on. And John crawls out of the mouth. And
then I go over to Jason. And I go, "Give me some sugar, baby."
Yeah, you actually said bam, bam, bam. Actually,
Yeah.
that's
We're
Yep.
friends.
bam,
so,
bam,
now,
bam, baby.
so now you guys have to rebuild your neighborhood.
And we got to
rebuild your
mourn
neighborhood.
Dave.
Yeah. You're gonna have to
that
clean.
that was sudden.
Yeah, you have to
Too
bury him.
soon.
No, I'm
It's
eating all that
unfortunate.
meat.
That's the way the dice go. Though sometimes.
I know I'm moving out of this fucking neighborhood. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Get out of here.
Yeah. So we'll see if the RPG segment returns or not. It's a lot of work. I don't know if I'll do it again.
Break time. Break time.
We'll be doing brackets
Four.
next time. We'll have to figure out what
4-year
that's gonna be.
hiatus.
But here's where
Like the
Jason
Eagles.
Jason normally does trivia. I've taken care of it this time, so he can play along.
Ooh.
We're gonna do it like
So I
we
can
did.
get nothing right.
We're gonna do like we did last time, where I play sounds and you tell me what movie it's from.
Oh fuck!
Horrible.
yeah.
I ain't gonna get
We're gonna do
nothing.
the one where John beats the shit out of
No,
everybody?
because we're gonna. I have some regulations. You have to wait until the end of the sound.
My
Aw,
brain
come
can't
on.
work that quick. I need time to
All
sit
right,
and
all
think
right, all
about
right,
it.
all right.
Because John,
I'll try.
You were killing it. You were just nailing it. It'd be 2 words or even just a sound. You'd be like, you get it.
Yeah, John.
So-
If you and I and Jason and Frank and Dave were all on a one of those BW3 teams,
Yeah.
I think we would nail it because
I think, we'd make a good team.
we would,
We'd
yeah.
make a good team.
Yeah.
But as far as me going against you and the sounds,
No.
I need to hear it, and
All
I
right, I'm
just have it
sorry.
stored
Yeah.
in my.
Like I feel I could talk my
Sorry,
way
it's so
into
weird.
any
I'm
answer.
fucking Rain Man with that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I just focus like Ben
Yeah.
Stein over here back in the day, and just like,
just wait
All
until
right.
the end of the sound, and that'll add an extra dynamic because you don't know how long the sound's going to go. So
Frank,
all right.
are they kind of hard or are they easy?
some are hard, some are easy. I tried to get a little bit of both. I think you'll get a lot of these though. Somebody will. Anyways, here's the first one. The first sound.
Gemini is dead.
No, I am not. I'm alive. I go on. I breathe. Look at me. Look at me. And tell me what you see.
I see a man who looks
Exorcist
like
3.
Damien
Shit.
No, you don't. Damn it, John.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I didn't
see. That's the thing. I got to give it to Jason.
I thought, yeah.
I'll let you know. I'll be like, not yet.
Why we gotta let it play though? Why can't we?
Because John
The
will stomp the
Exorcist
shit. I mean,
I would have got it. I knew it right away.
Okay.
Gemini.
I just want Randy to have a balance. Last time Randy really didn't have
It's
a
a
shot.
handicap.
I won, man.
It's a
And I think adding you also jumping in early.
We have to guess when you're going to cut it off.
Yeah, because like at the end he says you look like Father Karras
Right.
or whatever,
I got
and I
you.
think that would have pushed.
Yeah,
it
it could
way
just
in.
be a Skrillex sample. You don't know, man.
Got it.
Now this one is a little bit harder, I think. Maybe not if you watched the movie recently with us. So I don't know.
No, get the hell away from me!
Get the hell away from you? You got it all wrong. I'm gonna get the hell inside you. Now hit them all day, suckers.
Anybody?
Leprechaun. All right.
I forget,
What
and I
was it?
know I should know it.
That's Doll Man versus Demonic Toys. Jason
Oh.
probably didn't even watch that movie.
No, yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I did watch it.
That was the first
Horrible.
time, and I didn't.
Horrible.
All right.
Now here's one. This is Randy might have a really fair chance on this one.
Which one of you did it? One of you did it! Which one of you made me the way I am?
What you are? A vampire gone insane that pollutes its own bed.
Interview with the Vampire.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Space Jam.
That is correct.
All right.
go. Okay, here we go.
Sorry, I need to hear the whole thing.
Now I would assume that all of you would know this one.
I already killed you. You son of a bitch, I already killed you.
Anybody?
Night of the Creeps.
There you
Halloween
go.
too.
Night of the Creeps. Night of the Creeps.
My dude Tom Atkins. Love that guy.
Yeah, this one, it's up in the air.
Oh,
Mandy.
It's Day of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead.
It's
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead. Okay, here we go. This one is one of my favorite movies. We haven't done it on the show yet, but I'm looking forward to it when we talk about it.
Tell them how I can dance.
Why should I tell him? Do your number. Come on, Ricky, show us something.
Go. Let's see how you really dance it.
Anybody remember that?
Blood
famous?
Freak?
No.
Toy Story 2?
No, Dave. That is. Does anybody want to guess? Anybody?
I have no idea.
House at the Edge of the Park.
Wow.
Oh, I totally remember that from that.
Yeah.
David Hess.
Yeah, if you've ever seen it, that scene stands out
crazy.
a lot. It's pretty funny. Here's another one. This is a classic for me. We've done this on the show before, but I think it was just me and Jason.
Here's the deal. You sing a gimme, you live. You brick, you don't. See, they call me Panic because I never do. How about you? You're not gonna kill me. Maybe I won't. Or maybe I'll just have my dog rip your leg off. Shoot the ball, man. I ain't got all day. I'm a busy man.
Escape from New York.
Nope. Jason? They call me Panic because I never do.
They all meet under a bridge, right, or something like
This
that.
is just. I'm going to tell you the actors: Alfonso Ribeiro and Seth Green.
This is a horror movie.
They meet up and then they go somewhere.
Yeah, they're going to a. It's like a
what
camping
is it?
trip
Yeah.
for problem youths. It's got Clint
hold on.
Howard in it.
Hold on.
No idea what this is, but I might have to check it out.
Oh, it's worth it.
All right, let's go.
It's
Let's not do the vague. What is it?
It's Ticks.
Oh,
Ticks?
no, I wasn't
Okay,
thinking that at all.
okay.
Now this one's from a classic. This one's from a classic, so I think everybody has a shot at this.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I know what it's like being different. Only they won't pick on you anymore or beat you up. I'll see to that.
Fright Night.
All you have to do is take my hand.
Shit!
Fright Night.
Damn it!
Yeah, it was Fright Night.
Damn it! I thought it was over. Fuck.
No, that's how the game gets you.
Great film. Great film.
I don't know who to give those non-points to.
It goes to John.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I buzzed into
Okay, I'll
early.
take the point. I get the point.
Yeah, I buzzed into early.
Yeah, it's your point.
Follow these rules.
I can tell you how long the sample is. This next one's 17 seconds. So if you want to count it off
That
in
helps.
your heads.
There you go.
There you go.
That helps.
You know you're fucked.
Second hand.
Yes, I know. I mean, dead fucked.
Yeah, you're just a fucking cow.
A fucking cow that can fucking talk.
Oh.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Brain scan.
Jason got it. It's Shrooms.
I remember that stupid.
Oh,
Never
that was
seen it.
That was actually a really good movie. I remember. I actually
Never
really
seen it.
enjoyed that one.
There
Way
was
better than it looked. Way better than I perceived
yeah,
it was. gonna
better
be.
than it deserved to be. But there was a part where this guy just sticks his dick in a random old car
Right,
to
just
get
goes
a
up to a
hand
car.
job.
Cool.
Oh,
Like,
it was
like he thinks
kinda
there's a
wanna see
girl
that
in
now.
there, and he's like, "I'm gonna put my dick in there." Like, I don't know.
Well, he's tripping hard.
Here's another
Yeah,
one.
I'd
This-
like to.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like
here-
to see that movie now.
Oh, check it out, man.
Yeah, it sounds good. Will do.
Here we
Sticks his
go.
dick in what?
In a car, in a car window.
Oh,
I don't know.
all right, maybe not.
Sure,
It doesn't matter.
I might pass on that then.
Here's another one. This is a 22-second clip.
Tom Harley! Open up, Tom! It's me, Clayton Heller! Tom! Please open the door! Oh, for God's sakes, Tom, open up, please! It's after me, Tom, it's gonna get me!
God in heaven, Tom.
Tom Harley,
We can't just sit here.
After Ellie.
Pumpkinhead.
Oh, I think that's a tie.
Oh, what?
What?
Ain't no tie. I got that back.
Who got it right? Who got it
I
right?
did. Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
That's what I said. Oh boy! You need to
Fight,
review the
look,
footage of
Biscuit
that.
look,
face.
Look, 50 points to John,
Whoa.
50 points to Jason.
No. Review the
100
footage.
points to Ray.
That's 100 points.
I thought of it. in my mind.
Okay.
With
Here, we got
bullets.
we got two more. So here's another one. 23 seconds.
This is our gold ballroom.
I'll say.
We can accommodate up to 300 people here.
Ray knows that one. Ray can have this one.
Boy, I
Ray
bet
or
you we
Dave.
could really have a good party in this room, huh?
I'm afraid you're not going to do too well here unless you brought your own supplies.
The
Shiny.
Yeah. Okay, one last one. This is a curveball. I'm
Could
throwing a
we
little
have a big party here, huh?
This one's
Curveball, you say?
This one's 18 seconds.
Excuse me, Professor, but your guests have begun to arrive, and supper shall be served shortly.
Okay, thanks, Handyman.
Well, I'm actually the caretaker.
Scary movie too.
Aren't those cool new skates? Now you be careful with those. You don't want to fall and break something.
I counted 18
Sorry,
seconds.
I thought it was double. I thought it was double.
Everybody always tries to jump in. You Pittsburgh guys jumping in.
No, I actually said it.
No, it sounded like there were two different clips.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe there
I
were.
said
Was
it
I
first
playing?
than he did. Yeah.
I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
me use my
I'd say
Starman.
I'm going to give you you two you're the winners. You John and Jason.
But, okay. Or are we doing show and tell segment? Is that what's up? Does anybody have
Sure.
anything?
I got something.
All right. Let's see it.
You can grab something real quick.
I got a little something for you.
Keep it in your
I'm sure
pants.
you do.
Oh,
No, I brought
I'm
it.
sure you do.
No, you go ahead, Jason.
All right.
And then I want to tell a story.
Show and
too.
tell.
Oh, you gonna
just
tell a
means-
story?
Well,
Show
just
and
about
tell
where I
just
went
means
for
show
this
your
place.
dicks.
We'll start off.
No, it
start
does
the
not.
story while everybody.
Yeah,
gets
it does.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well,
I'm good.
so, in
Good to go.
Hilliard, I just found out they have a new video game store that opened called Warp Zone, and it's all retro gaming. They have some newer games too, obviously, but from trading. But it's a buy sell trade place. But they've got everything you could think about, man. And that's where I had a PS2, and I had lost the power cord for it years ago. And instead of ordering one online, I just stopped in there after work to see what they had. Place is awesome. It's kind of small, but just all kinds of stuff from the black. I watched a guy buy a Sega CD,
Oh my god.
Sega Genesis with a 32X attached.
Oh,
while I was there.
nice.
And I got to play
there's a-
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
So,
There's a place
Um,
like that by my house called the Game Master's Realm. It's my god.
They're the
And
best stores.
There's a fucking museum right up the hill. I'm talking 5 minutes from my house. It's the arcade museum.
oh, cool.
It
I would
is
love to go there.
fucking so cool. It
But
is
the
so
guy with-
cool.
The guy
You
that
want
owns it
retro,
was-
you go up there.
The guy that owns this place, Warp Zone, I didn't catch his first name, but he was super nice. He hooked me up with a PS2 cord for $5. He had a whole ton of them, he said.
Oh,
and then he cut
Sure
me
he
a deal
does.
on a couple of PS2
yeah.
games. But while I was there, I bought season 2 of The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah. I've
Oh,
played
cool.
those.
And I played the first one. I really liked it. I had never got around to playing this one. So.
Is that a Telltale
Oh,
game?
cool.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
So I was like, it's pretty good, $10, But I want to say the game place again is called Warp Zone. If you're in Hilliard or in the Columbus area, you should check it out. It's on Cemetery Road in Hilliard, Ohio.
Cool.
Yeah, I go to a place in Lima called Cartridge Gaming. That's they've got an awesome like mural painted on the side of the building. It's like Mario and Metroid and all this shit, but they have a pinball arcade in there, and we went in there not too long ago, and I played for like 20 minutes on the same quarters on this fucking Back to the Future pinball machine. It was the best time I've had in quarantine. Just sitting there, ding, 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 and my kids got to play pinball for the first time, so that's
awesome.
That was pretty cool.
That is cool.
But
That
I'll
is
go ahead and go
cool.
with mine. This is what I got. People Under the Stairs. I haven't watched it yet, but I watched it via the podcast you were on, Ray.
Right.
What the fuck did I just watch? And I don't think I've ever seen it before. So I want to. It sounds awesome based on what you guys
Yeah, it's really good. And it's even more I don't know how to say it. Like as an adult watching it, I got more value out of it.
Yeah,
than I would have again as a kid. But I've seen it over the years. Like
yeah, I
times.
just I love that artwork on the cover. It's much better than the original artwork, which I think is probably why I never rented it, because it was just like a house with like a face above it or something. Like
right. And the guy had like the S&M thing on.
I think it's on
too.
the reverse side of this. Oh no, it's right here on the. Oh yeah, it is. Like that's just just fairly generic, for that time
that doesn't
period.
really give you an idea.
But when you see this, and I didn't have that guy with the shotgun is fucking crazy. Like,
he's awesome.
The clips I've seen from it, I don't know. I can't believe I missed some shit like that.
That's the werewolf from Silver Bullet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the priest.
No shit. He's wild as fuck in that movie, though.
His Lance McGill or Vince McGill is his name. He was on the original Twin Peaks as well.
Oh, really?
Bruce McGill?
Vance McGillicuddy.
No, last name McGill for sure. I just can't.
Vance Refrigeration.
Yeah.
No, that movie was bizarre when I saw it when I was a kid. That movie was so bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what the hell was going on.
Yeah, and
crazy.
if you listen or watch the podcast that they did, they get all into this deep stuff, and I'm like, that's not even what I would be focused on. Like, I would be focused so much on just that crazy dude and like the insane characters. I would have never got into the deep subcontext or whatever,
Yeah, we really did dive deep into it, man. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, they always do. I mean, shit, I just did a Monsters episode with them, and we ended up talking about trans people at the end, and I'm like, how the fuck did... Oh, it was because Eddie Izzard is in that remake, the Mockingbird Lane thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy Izzard rocks.
Yeah. But anyways, who's up next?
That's pretty awesome.
Let's move on.
I'll go. So I've had this for some years. This is a life cast of Christopher Lee.
Yeah. Have you showed that before, John?
Have I?
I think you did.
I've seen it before.
He's
double dipping. He's run out of stuff. Look, he's got that wall of figures. No, we can look at it again. I mean, it's
how many more life
no,
casts
no,
you got, John? Just dig through all your life casts.
Okay, so check this out. Okay,
here we go.
This is fun. All right, so this is Female Vampire on a video CD.
Oh Lord!
Right? It's I bought it because we were at we took my daughter to Great Wolf Lodge in Sandusky, right? And right next to the couple, maybe less than a mile down the road, there's an exchange there, and they had so much cooler shit than mine did, right? And I went there, and this was only $6, and this is probably the raunchiest, closest to porno Jess Franco ever got, with Lena Romay. That was like his muse, and it's so weird on it's so weird on.
What happens
CD.
when you put it in? What happens?
Well, Frank, when a man loves a woman,
9 months later.
If you put it in a modern.
I'm over here trying to think about it, what happens, because I only did it once, and then I hear these schmucks talking about dick jokes, and I just caught that right now because I was thinking of how to do what happens.
I remember those things, so it's like. I remember when you put it in an old ass fucking white gray computer, it would pop up on a screen the size of a fucking Tic Tac box.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Pretty much. It's just I just bought it because it was. I never saw. I don't ever remember seeing this format. Or at least it wasn't memorable. So I was like, I bought it because it was just like something neat to buy.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I would if I saw some shit like that.
Yeah, it was some neat memorabilia of a lost format.
It takes me right back to when you would buy a CD and you'd put it in a computer and not know it had like bonus shit on it, and it would.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! There's a music video on here. Yeah, fucking 90s,
man, dude.
Yeah. Jason, what's up? You got something?
Yeah, so I think she got it at IKEA. or some place like that. Anyway, my wife was out shopping, saw this metal jaw sign.
Oh, that's sick.
That's
I didn't
cool.
see it on
Yeah,
there.
that's really cool.
I think that was at IKEA.
But
Right? Is that what
it
you said?
really,
Yeah, I think I saw
it
that
was
there.
IKEA.
I'm gonna go to IKEA this weekend.
Yeah,
I was
sweet.
gonna say that sounds sweet.
It's the only thing you don't have to put together there. Dave, did you have something?
I don't have anything this week. Are we going to plugs or?
Yeah, plug whatever you want, Dave.
Yeah, so I've been listening to this podcast called Best Movies Never Made. It's a lot of like professional screenwriters that are going over a lot of scripts that like came very close to production. Like they'll go through like the one I'm listening to right now is David Lynch's failed Ronnie Rocket project, which he was supposed to film between The Elephant Man and then Blue Velvet, and it just never went down. But he has an entire like there's a treatment that's like 100+ pages, and there's a podcast that kind of goes through all of it. There's a good one on the Super Mario Brothers movie, Jurassic Park. Like a lot. Yeah, right. It was a great movie.
I love it.
Great movie. I love it too.
And whenever Donald Trump was running for president, I was making all kinds of fucking King Koopa memes.
King Koopa
with that
jokes.
Shit.
Well, that's the thing.
He is King Koopa. That's it.
Yeah. We can make parallels a lot with contemporary film with Trump. I mean, he's throughout. But what else? Like old James Bond movies, a lot of the Star Wars stuff that was never made. But the hosts are actual screenwriters in the business. Like, I think one of them like wrote the Sonic movie, which I guess isn't nearly as prestigious, but like he knows how to write a script. And
I like that movie.
Okay, word.
Yeah. It's a fun family movie.
Yeah, and they do it bi-monthly, and each time they have like really great guests. Like Craig Mazin's one of them too, who did Chernobyl, and then he did a lot of like weird, like he did like the Hangover movies before he like really blew up with Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
Chernobyl Diaries. Jeez.
Yeah, Chernobyl's really good. If you guys haven't seen it,
yeah,
it's an
yeah,
HBO
the HBO series.
I remember that. I remember
Jason
the
said,
hype about that.
Jason said Digital Bear in the background. And it threw me all off because we watched a movie called The Chernobyl Diaries.
Yeah.
Diaries.
Oh yeah, no,
we had
I
this
did
whole
too.
argument
I've
about
seen that
this
too.
bear.
It sucks.
There's this bear that comes in.
I
At one
liked
point.
it.
Yes.
And I said it was a digital bear, and we had a little discussion about it because I think. Were you on the side of it being real? Because I was like, that looks like it came out of fucking Cabela's Big Hunt or whatever. You know,
a shot was real.
But yeah, Craig Mason right now is working on The Last of Us. The Last of Us TV series for HBO. He has a podcast called Script Notes, which is really good. Yeah, so like it's killing it, and that's like kind of really what I've been into.
Right.
Nice.
Well, let's see what's up for Jason's pick is next, and we're doing Pumpkinhead right next month.
Yep.
Oh shit! I just watched that.
Yeah. And I believe our friend Josh Palmer will be joining us, so he'll get to fight with Randy.
Oh
and,
yeah.
The best part about it is you guys will have just come off of a camping trip. So we're gonna get some fun stories. Maybe you guys will encounter a slasher in the woods. Maybe none of you will come back. Who knows? I hope for the best, though. I hope you guys win.
It's gonna be a bunch of Josh going, and Randy didn't do this and that. He snores real loud.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So join us.
The friggin' Lockhorns.
We're gonna bring lube.
Yeah. Join us next time on the Last Roundup Horror Club.